Hello, everyone. I'm here with Balozi, Kenyan ambassador to US. Please, ambassador, say hello to the people who are in the graduation today.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, we will texting off from the airport that I will be landing at 2:07. I will be able to catch up with you. Otherwise, enjoy the celebration and congratulations.
Okay, Balozi, then see you when you land. Okay, thank you. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
How Humphrey?
Yeah.
How is Nairobi?
Good.
Is it cold?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, it's colder here. I'm in some part of the world which is, I think, the coldest in North America.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah.
we are about to start. Yeah, Balozi just told me that is getting into a flight. His flight will take about 2 hours. So once he lands, he's able to join us. For now, I think we're going to let me see how people already join us. We have about 21 people. So we may want to do introduction for a minute, but before we do that, I would ask Betty. Betty, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure. Can you hear Mark?
Yes, so we are going to sing a national anthem, both the American national anthem and Kenyan national anthem. And so, Betty, you can take over from here.
Thank you. Let me take and then we proceed.
You're having a challenge from your end, Betty?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not clear.
It's not clear.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let me see if I can add it more. Just a minute.
Betty?
Yes.
Can you just say maybe stanza 1 in Swahili in Kenyan, Kenyan national anthem?
All right. Thank you. Let me do it.
Yeah, you lead us. Okay. Betty, let's start.
All right. Mark, I think we can do it together, all of us.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, so start.
Right.
Leaders. Okay.
All right. Just 1 minute.
Vale. Betty.
Yes.
But let me start then. E Mungu ilete baraka kwetu, haki ngao na
na mlinzi, na tukae
tukae namo, amani na uhuru, na tupate na
tena ustawi.
ustawi. Thank you very much. So at this point, I think we're going to do introduction. I'll ask this for a few minutes so people get to know each other. We may not, everyone may not get a chance to speak, but may probably I will say it's a few guys. So I can see you. Okay. Let me recognize everyone. I see Eric is here, Humphrey is here, Sharon is here, Angela is here, Angie is here, Anthony is here, Enol is here, Doll, Eunice, Howard, Jewel, Jimmy, Lily, Lydia, Mercy, Mo, Moni, Mufasa, Miles, Shona, Simon, Valerie. I know some of you are in Kenya, some of you in US, different parts of the US. Currently, I'm not in either of the two. I'm in Canada. So the good thing with the technology is that you can be able to meet despite the distance, despite the location, geographical location. And today is another such day that I'm happy to have students joining me today. We have about 28 students graduating in our class today. Those students, about over 10 are in US. The rest are from Africa, Uganda, Tanzania, and Kenya. And first, I want to congratulate everyone for being here. And for the graduating class, November 2024, you've done a good job. You've been here studying with us for the last 5 or so months. And so it's been a journey, and I think it's my prayer that you've learned something. It's my hope that whatever you've learned in our training will be of good use to you as a person or as a community. And looking forward to seeing you because again, we have great people here. Humphrey will be talking about the job opportunities in Kenya. And Shona will be also talk about how to get into career opportunities, how to get career opportunities here in the US. And so we're going to go through the program, and let me share my screen so that people can be able to see what yeah, for anyone, if you have anything, probably everyone will not get a chance to talk, but still you may want to share your opinion or whatever you have in the chat. And so so Sevenett Analytics, Data Analytics virtual graduation happening now. It's officially opened, and we'll be here for at least 2 hours. And so the program runs as indicated here. So we are going to talk about welcome and of course induction. And then of course we are going to have keynote speakers addressing our meeting. And then we are going to have presentation of the graduation of the graduates. And of course, we're going to have class reps both in Kenya or Africa, as well as the one who is based here. No, who is based in the US. Then we are going to have a speech by board of members. We have Professor Kanyi and of course Engineer James Rege. We're going to talk about acknowledgement and then closing remarks. And of course, we are going to have messages left in the chat for graduating class. And so that's how our program is going to run. And so as a way of introduction, I also want to acknowledge our guest, Sharon. Already you are here. Sharon, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I know you will get time to speak, but I just want to acknowledge your presence in this meeting. And yeah, maybe you can wave to the people in the meeting. Good. Yeah, so at your time will come, I will ask you to speak. For now, I'll move to the first part of this presentation that I'm giving. And so I want to talk about the background of our school. So the school is called Sevenett. Sevenett is a registered company or organization, EdTech company based in USA, was registered in Washington State with the aim of bridging the gap, outer gap for immigrants who are from different parts, who want to get into tech, or who want to advance their skill in tech, or they want to use tech to complement what they're doing. It was established 2021, and so we've dedicated our time to making sure that people use a skill in tech to make their lives better, to be able to advance their vision of pursuing higher education, to be more competitive in the market. So in our organization, we have three main things that we do. We teach adults data analytics, data science, and then for the kids, we teach them how to do coding. We want to make sure that the kids are exposed to tech as early as 5 years. So we have classes going on every Saturday, and we have students who have been with us for at least 2 years now. They have learned a lot. They started from just block-based coding to be able to write scripting or write some codes, be able to develop some website, and I'm happy that we are doing something for them. So for the adults one, we've had graduation, past graduation, and this is the second graduation we're having. It's a combination of different cohorts. And we are happy and hoping that in the next coming years, they should be able to get, somewhere. And so our training starts from when they talk about technical training, which we do. It happens every Monday through Thursday for 2 hours. So we've had both classes in Kenya as well as in the US. And so our students spend like 4 months, talk about technical training, introduction to what data analytics is, overview of what data analytics is, as well as statistical analysis. Then they go to the modules, so the tools that they're using or they're going to be using as data analysts, from advanced Excel to Power BI, Tableau, as well as SQL or SQL. So they're staying with us, and then for the Kenyan students or the students based in Africa, they get into the internship that runs for at least 3 weeks, sometimes go more than that. For people who are based in the US, we go through internship as well as career service. And of course, we're happy to announce that through our program, many people have been able to be using this skill to change their lives as well as getting jobs. So, of course, there are many things that we do and recognize that, starting technology, instilling this skill into them as early age is very key. And if you have any child, if you have, a nephew, a niece, whom you feel needs to get into tech, I always tell people, of course, we cannot be the Zuckerberg, but we can be able to create an environment that we can be able to create the next Zuckerberg coming from us or Bill Gates. I, for example, and I know many of you here probably were not exposed to tech as early, as early as 5 years, 10 years, because of the background we're coming from. But I think we still have opportunity to be able to support our kids so that we don't have to wait until they are your age to be able to use their first laptop or any gadget for that matter. So that's what we expect. We're planning to grow. For next year, we're planning to start to be a data science class with the aim of building those models, algorithms for the AI, for the machine learning, using different languages, R as a programming language, as well as Python. And so we want to grow. We want to support our community, which is our main objective as, as a tech company. So with that, I also want to say that we got students leadership. So I happen to be the CEO of the Sevenett, but of course, with this, we got supporting staff, we got management team, board of directors who are advising us. We have great team of lecturers or trainers or facilitators based in different places, from Asia to Canada to US to Africa. They are trying to do their best, and we always want to listen. So, for example, for whatever reason, students are comfortable with the teacher, we always try to replace or get them an alternative trainer, because for every module that we teach, we have like at least three teachers who are able to support that. So we take pride in that, and we appreciate that our students have been very cooperative. They've been giving us feedback to make sure that we improve our services. We want to give the best. We keep on learning every day. And of course, we expect that your feedback is going to be very key for us. So make us better people, better serve you better, and make sure that you get the service for what you are paying for. I also want to reiterate that we also partnered with other organizations that include career service offered by Sharon, support our students. We have Meritize that we partnered with to be able to support financing. Because again, I mean, but let's be real. The possibility that you may want to study, but you're not able to have resources at the moment. I'm telling you this because even me, I know for me to have been here, probably if I had the cash, if I didn't have the cash, if somebody not invested me, so if I didn't get opportunity, probably I will not be here. So what we're looking at, like, how do people who want to study, how can they be able to get financing so that they can still go through this? Probably if they had a job and we can be able to pay for that. So we also partnered with Merit to support students in that. And so at this point, I want to bring in Eric. Eric, are you able to hear me? Eric?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, Eric is one of our trainers. He is doing a good job in statistical analysis as well as Excel. Sometimes he helps he teaches Excel. Eric is somebody that we've known each other for a very long time. So because we had Sevenett in Kenya and he was the one at one point leading the office. So Eric, it's my opportunity to allow you to introduce yourself. And so we want to present the students. So you may want to read them. I'm not sure if everyone is here, but for me, I would rather have them sing or speaking. Yeah, but let me see if I can be able to make sure that everyone can speak. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Eric, you can introduce yourself.
All right. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Eric Mbasa. I think for most of you, we have encountered each other probably in class. Maybe for those ones who are new or who are seeing this face for the first time, my name is Eric Mbasa. I'm part of Sevenett, so I'm part of the training team, research and training at Sevenett. So I handle various modules. I think for most of the graduating cohorts, probably I covered statistical analysis and overview, and then I also do Excel for Sevenett. So I want to congratulate. Let me start by congratulating the November cohort, which is graduating today. And maybe to just point out that when it comes to data analysis and the skills that you acquire, remember that these are things they're more practical, right? Because our training is basically practice or project based. So I'm sure as you move forward either in your careers or in your profession or in your applications, there are numerous skills that you have acquired which you'll be applying maybe in your career or in your profession going forward. So congratulations to everyone. Congratulations to everyone who is graduating for persevering and being patient as you went through the entire data analytics training program. Then on to the next task, which I have to do this evening. I want to read out the names of the students who are graduating today. I'm seeing those ones who are here. Maybe some are not in the meeting, but I'll just read out everyone's name for the November 2024 graduating cohort. Good. Okay, number one, we have James Bazaya Mwesingwa, Justus Onyango, Masi Kalunga Maseki, Zach Oyo, Jacqueline Abo, Ismail Mnisi, Shauna Hawi, Dorothy Akoth, Samuel Waiganjo Nyoro, Kenneth Kibera, Howard Berry Okumu Awor, Netta Gichuki, Anthony Odhiambo, Lilian Ngetich, Angela Wanjiku Njeri, Gladys Peris Sifuna, Ruth Anubi, Zedekiah Doll, Irene Ng'ang'a, Vicky Mwihaki Gaiti, Monica Akinyi Ombogo, Eliud Karira Ngugi, Charlene Ng'endo Wanjiru, Margaret Gashi, Ola Augustine, Lucy Ng'ang'a, Bernard Onyango Odero, Lydia Kakuvi Musyoki, Lily Chepkemoi Ikapel. So those are the team that is graduating. Over to you, Dr. Mark.
Thank you so much, Eric, for that. I want to congratulate everyone who graduated today. And so probably if you are here and you had your name called, could you please just say your name once again? So I'll ask again, is James here? James? Okay. Is Justus here?
Yeah, James is here, sorry.
Okay. James is here. Justus? Okay. Mercy?
I am here.
Zach? Jacqueline? Ismail?
I'm here.
Shona?
I'm here.
Dorothy? Dorothy? Michael, can you mute? Okay. Okay. Samuel?
I'm here.
Kenneth? Howard?
I'm here.
Okay. Netta? Anthony?
Here.
Lillian? Angela?
I'm here.
Gladys? Ruth? Zedekiah?
I'm here.
Irene? Vicky?
I'm here.
Monica? Eliud?
Present.
Okay. Good. Eliud? Charlene? Margaret? Ola? Lucy? Bernard? Lydia?
I'm here.
Lily? Okay. So allow me to present these people who are graduating today. I know for different reasons, not everyone was able to join us, but all the same, they're graduating. We appreciate them, and they will be able to be issued with their certificate. So you get in touch with, for those who are in Africa, get in touch with Betty. Betty?
Yes, Mark, I'm here.
Yeah, so probably they will, I think everyone can be able to get in touch with you, and you can be able to share with them their certificates of completion.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And so I would want, at this time, for those who are in the US, please get in touch with me. You can be able to get your certificates. Once again, congratulations, everyone. And so at this point, I will go to our speakers. I would want to ask Sharon. Sharon, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So please, it's your turn to speak to these students who are graduating today and the friends who have joined.
Well, I'd first like to just congratulate everyone on their accomplishment. It is a great thing to be a continuous learner, and this is just the beginning of your data analytics journey. You will have lots of opportunity to grow your skills and grow your knowledge in data analytics. I have been, to introduce myself, I've been in corporate recruiting and career advisory for over 20 years. I've helped thousands of people transition in their careers, and I just wanted to let everyone know that if you need assistance, for those of you who have not engaged with me, if you need assistance in your career path and your career journey, I'm here for you. I would be happy to help you. And for those of you who have already engaged with career services, it's a great step in the right direction. And I am more than willing to help any of you that need assistance in your career path. If you have any issues or questions, you can always reach out to me on LinkedIn. You just search my name on LinkedIn and you can connect with me, and I'll be happy to help you and assist you. If you have any growth questions about how to really get into data analytics, I'd be happy to help with that as well. Did you, Mac, did you have anything else you wanted me to cover?
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want. If that's all, then fine. Yeah.
Well,
Probably we want to tell them, like, I think maybe what we want to tell them is that what the opportunities are available in terms of, type. What are the challenges that they may face? Because again, I tell my students that
well,
it's not like every day, like you apply today, you get a job, right? Sometimes it takes time, sometimes it become very easy. So what the challenges, what advice do you have for them? Just in case they don't get the job, like within the first week, within the first month, or probably 2 months.
well, you have to think about, it's not just your timing that matters, it's the timing of the companies that are hiring that matters. And this is a great time to get ready to find a new position. A lot of companies release their budgets in Q1 in the first quarter of the year, January, February, and March. And you have to sync up with their timing in order to get a job. It's not just a continuous wheel of jobs being doled out. So you have to get ready. You have to be ready for all parts of the process. The process includes applying, it includes interviewing, it includes negotiating your salary, and it includes starting and being prepared to start. Those are all things that I help with, all the phases of the interview process, and being ready to offer your services to a company are all the parts of the process that I help with.
Good. Thank you so much. And of course, the truth be told is that sometimes it's very difficult to navigate job market in the US, especially if you grew up in Kenya or Africa, went to school there. But the most important thing is that, sorry, the papers that somebody has is not a problem. I've had people, so many people getting jobs using the same documents that they have from their home country. So that's not a problem. The problem is that it's tough, but it's not just for us as immigrants, but even for everyone. So on the day you have to send in your applications, get interview. It could be disappointing, but on the day keep on pushing. I'm very sure that many doors will be opening. And of course, through your help and many other people, we're going to help our students to get jobs. It may not be easy, but I tell them my intention is that I want everyone to get a job. I want everyone to live their dream, by working, getting a job that they're dreaming through this training. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Sharon. We've been doing a job with Sharon, and I'm looking forward to still working with you and supporting our students whenever they need help. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay, the next person that I want to bring on is Humphrey. Humphrey, can you hear me?
Yes, here I am.
Good. Yeah, Humphrey is a friend of mine. We met first in DC. Again, we were in Kenya. We met in Kenya when we had a conference. Humphrey is doing a good job to support our students, and this is very key. Humphrey is supporting Kenyans students or Kenyan people looking for jobs with American companies. And so I know this is going to be very important. And Humphrey, please tell our students what opportunity they have while in Kenya. Are they working to work for Kenya American company? And if so, what are the terms? What are the opportunities available? Welcome.
Awesome. Great to be here. Thank you for having me here today. My name is Humphrey Mak'Ouma, and I'm the founder and CEO of Inua AI. Inua AI is a local company right here in Nairobi, Kenya. And we are dedicated to basically leveraging AI technologies to create opportunities and drive impact in various industries, particularly through impact sourcing and empowering underserved communities. It's an honor to speak to such a talented and ambitious group of graduates. And, the world that you're actually stepping into is dynamic, and AI is a central force shaping the future of work. And we can't really run away from it. Something that I wanted to speak about is just a coincidence. I didn't know we were going to actually talk about data analytics today and the graduates as well. So I posted something today, and this is what it says. Data-driven insights power smarter decisions, innovation, and transformative growth. So you're actually in the right place. Every other organization, it doesn't matter which vertical they're in, data analytics actually plays a key role. And basically, it forms a baseline. In the future, it will actually form like a baseline for the new recruits, because you need to understand what you're driving, whether it's sales, marketing, whether you're an IT person, cybersecurity, in admin, HR, data is everything. And that portion, the analytical piece is very key. And the reason I'm saying this, because you also mentioned about Excel. But of course, in organizations, and for people like you who are here, in data analytics, it's a very, very, very crucial role in every other organization. So I'm glad to be speaking with you today, and let me share some insights and tips, just prepare you for this evolving landscape. So let's talk about the rise of artificial intelligence. Most of us were talking about, sorry. Okay, sure. So most of us were actually, I'm going to speak about, my first point will be around the rise of artificial intelligence. In the past, and the past will be like 5 years down the line, you're actually thinking, hey, all this technology you're seeing right now, by 2050 is we're actually expecting it to be like what you're seeing right now. But I can actually tell you for a fact that in the next 5 years, and being in the AI field, I'm close to 95% sure that I can actually I will be able to have an avatar that will speak like me, think like me, coach people like myself, make speeches like me, which we actually think it is impossible. And it's coming. Classes will be different. Lecture rooms will be totally different. Courtrooms, also in medicine, whichever aspect of life you think about. But crucial still will be the data analytics piece. So roles such as data scientists, AI ethics officers, we also have machine learning engineers and AI trainers are emerging and will be critical in this phase. So we've started seeing like tasks requiring routine, repetitive efforts are being automated, freeing humans basically to focus on creativity, strategy, and empathy-driven kind of roles. And that's why, like counseling, I don't think machines will take over counseling, for example. So those are certain jobs that will not really fade away. But AI basically is changing industries, right from healthcare and finance to education and entertainment. And we've seen it. It's really, even the gaming industry, and we all know NVIDIA is changing that. NVIDIA is changing like how people perceive like AI, the technology around us. Let's talk about the skills for the AI-driven world. We have technical skills like coding, data analytics, and everything. Just remember, like the points that I'm talking about, everything revolves around data analytics. As I'm saying, you're actually in the right spot. And familiarity with AI tools will be key. You need to familiarize yourselves with AI tools if you're in this space. And then don't forget that soft skills, things to do like with creativity, emotional intelligence, problem solving, and adaptability. And one other thing that is really important is your communication skills. That is key for the future. I don't think we still have a long way for machines to be able to be a little bit creative in terms of like in your communication skills, things to do like building rapport and all those kind of things. And I'll come to talk about that later. By virtue of you graduating today does not mean that, it's the end of it. Continuous learning is important. Lifelong learning is essential, basically, to keep up with technological advancement. We've seen today, we are seeing ChatGPT 4, but, they're talking about ChatGPT 5 coming out soon. It will be 5,000 or 10,000 times, better than what we have right now. So can you imagine, just imagine like what we'll be seeing out there in the marketplace. So it's very important for us to have continuous learning. Just get to understand like what is really revolving around, what you really want to do, what you really want to have as a profession or as a profession. And then we've seen a big shift to hybrid work models. And this has also just all been, made possible through AI. We're using Zoom Workplace, but most people actually don't know that it's AI that you're using to do it. A lot of AI is behind it for us to be able to do like what you're doing right now. So we will actually have a lot of, we'll have flexibility in work environments, which will allow remote and in office collaborations. We'll have a lot of, we actually have, even right now, we have a lot of tools that are powered by AI, like virtual assistants and collaborative platforms, which enhance productivity. And then let me also talk a little bit about preparing for the future. We need to stay curious. It's still a point related to continuous learning, but we really, really need to stay curious, engage with AI tools and platforms like ChatGPT, Google's Bard, or Microsoft's Copilot to understand their capabilities and limitations, especially when in this field. Follow AI trends through credible sources like industry blogs. I'll encourage you to start learning how to write, be a participant. Not just read, but be a participant as well. Journals, can look at those, and also get in touch with a professional network in your area of study or area of profession. Just make sure that you start building very good, tangible networks around that. And then build a growth mindset as well. And the only mindset, your mindset can actually kill you, your professional build it. So you need to be one person that can embrace change as an opportunity rather than as a challenge. And then also you need to think about, the continuous learning still, investing in reskilling, upskilling to remain competitive in the workforce. And then how do you collaborate with AI? Learn how to work alongside AI to ensure efficiency. And there's no other way than just practicing. Log into ChatGPT, learn what this does, ask it questions. And something that I really tried myself, it's possible actually to write 90% of our code, 90. So the 10% is what, that AI cannot do. But you can actually code 90%. You can redo it. You can go back and ask ChatGPT questions. Please add this. I'm missing out this. It will add to that code to bit, but there's a certain percentage that you'll get to, and it will tell you like, I can't do really this. So that's the part that we really need to look at. And also similar thing in data analytics and all those aspects. So continuous learning, exploring, getting to understand like what is out there is really important. And then look at how you can combine your expertise with AI to innovate within your field. Sometimes you really don't need to reinvent the wheel, but you can actually just tap in. We have actually a lot of open source tools that you can work with to, to innovate within your field. I'll give you an example. If you're in education, for example, and that's your area, maybe in data analytics, explore AI-powered learning systems. If you're in healthcare, look into AI diagnostics. So those kind of things can go around there. And then another thing that I would like us to talk about, let's be, we are all growing into leadership. We want to be leaders in your space, or leaders teams. And as you do this and you go out to the market, always think about like being fair. Look at inclusivity, and inclusivity is just not about gender. It's culture, where we just having diversity, and of course being responsible with the AI implementation, and then take a lead conversation about the impact of AI on society. We need to educate people. You're giving back to the community. You're telling them, so they're not left behind. Before I conclude my thoughts, I'd like to talk about just a little bit about AI, what we do, and I'd mentioned that when we started, we've partnered with multiple organizations in the US, and we are providing opportunities to young people in software engineering, in AI, in cybersecurity. I actually have 5 of my cybersecurity team members working with Tesla. I mean, it's a great opportunity for them because they have this experience that they've never even thought about. So we do that, and just recently, you know, we're recruiting around 100 project managers, still with a US company, but that manages multiple projects across the world. We're also recruiting around 100 accountants. And why am I talking about this? I'm just saying opportunities are there. But how do we get these opportunities? All these opportunities I'm talking about are remote jobs. Remote, all of them are remote jobs. You don't have to be an engineer to sit. Collaboration times are there, of course. You'll meet once in a while. And if you're in the same city, you can always collaborate, have meetings. But the world is changing. It's a global market right now. So you'll see like jobs to do with accounting. You really don't need to sit in an office to get receipts. Look at that. I mean, you're able to scan. They'll send you scanned copies. You know, there's a way they use tools like Zoho, you know, to do all that for you, and you'll go back and look into all this information. So, having said that, I'm just encouraging you to use these platforms that are available, you know, and just be honest. When you're writing your profile, just be honest, because we always have like entry level. We have where we are starting. Some of you could be experienced. Put it out there, but don't lie, because you may lose an opportunity that, you know, maybe this person will have actually given you that opportunity even without you, you know, telling a lie. So just put yourself out there, but put yourself out there really well, and then do this continuous learning thing, and find out the market trends. What is it that is happening in my field? Always just go back, do some research. And research has been made really, really easy with the AI tools that we have right now, the ones I talked about, not just ChatGPT, but from Google, Microsoft. They have quite a number. So we can do research, understand where the trends are going, and I'll also encourage, you know, I always go around like encouraging young people, be innovative. Think about, you know, the problems that we have, and try to find solutions to those problems. And by doing that, you could be starting a business. You could be, you know, helping a community, and through that, you could be starting an NGO. You never know. So you just go out there, be creative, understand the community that you're coming from. If you're coming from Kenya, understand the pains that we have. You know, Gen Zs are out there complaining about jobs, for example, here in Kenya. But what opportunities lie? I'll give you an example. When you go to Nairobi town, Mark, I hope I'm not taking a lot of time.
Proceed, it's okay, fine.
Sometimes I talk too much. But we have young people, you know, in the streets on Sundays, every other Sunday, lots of them taking pictures, you know. But if you look at it really keenly, what if they put their efforts together? Like, hey, what can we build around this? They have an association, but there are lots and lots of opportunities if they just came together and say, hey, we're going to work together to do this. We run the largest media company, actually, in Africa through Atinua AI. I have close to 100 people working in a media company. So, and in the it's in the real estate, we're a media company, but in the real estate business. So, and it's something that we thought about, like, what about if we did this? Now, every other person that is in the real estate business is actually very keen to start working with us. We're creating more opportunities. Like next year, we are recruiting around 200 people in that division with a new partner. So just basically what I'm trying to emphasize, and I think for those who are in Kenya, I'll plan with Mark, we can connect, and then we can have some masterclass sessions, and then we can just start with the basics. How to write my CV. How do I present myself? What do I really need to do? And how do I see myself 5 years down the line from now with all this AI people are talking about? And then, am I geared towards my jobs, or what is my passion? Is my passion towards creating opportunities for other people? You know, we can discuss all those things, and I can try and see how we can get there. So to conclude, the future of work is not about humans versus AI, but humans working with AI. So we need to let's establish like, what is it that we will be doing, you know? So I'll give an example of, so we do have quite a number of people still doing things to do with, need to use an example, transcription. We've seen YouTube is doing it. But in the near future, if you had around 100 people doing transcription, you only have like 2 people. And these 2 people will be doing quality checks, just quality. But there will be an AI tool to guide in that. So look at how that is developing. As graduates, you know, you've entered a world where AI is a powerful enabler. Please take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Understand. This generation is actually a blessed generation. You have everything you need to be successful. And you know, if you don't really understand something, ask. Find mentors. Mentors are really key. You know, build a very, very strong network. And when you are blessed to start a business, please get people that are smarter than you to run your business, to run business with you. Just try as much as you can to get. Don't be if you are the smartest person there, then you won't really go far. And then try and diversify that skill set as well. You know, just don't get people who are like-minded. Diversify it, you know, and then, so AI being a powerful enabler, please use it wisely to solve problems, create value, and contribute positively to the society. One thing that I wanted to encourage the team here, the opportunities are endless, but they require vision, passion, resilience, and commitment to learning. Vision, you know, resilience, you know, unwavering commitment to learning is key. Just need focus. And most of all, don't forget it, build a very good, strong network, because your network actually will define your net worth in future. So congratulations on your achievements, and best wishes for your journey ahead, and God bless you. So God bless you, and God bless America, and God bless Kenya, and any other country that is being represented here as well.
Thank you so much, Humphrey. That's powerful. I think the most important thing is that you say that this generation, they have everything that they need to succeed, to be successful. That's very key. I just, you know, earlier I talked about me seeing using a computer 4 years after my high school. I was supposed to be joining a computer class, and I didn't even know how to type on the keyboard. Just yeah. So I was saying, yeah. So I was in a computer class. I didn't know how to type. It was a hard thing. Learning how to type and learning how to use what you are learning to type with. Today, you know, I have 2 kids who are already exposed to this kind of technology. So they have everything to succeed. And you also say something that we thought about human versus AI, but human working with AI. I tell my students, they know, they talk about AI coming take over their jobs. Yes, I mean, it's true. If you stop learning, if you stop updating yourself, and AI will do your work more efficiently, then you have no choice. The best you can do to yourself is to keep on learning, keep on getting more skill. So if you are 10 and so they need 5 people to go, then you should not be among the people who are going. You should be among the people who are going to be retained. AI need to be trained, they need to be paid, they need to be deployed. You could be the people doing all that. So learning is very key. Listen to podcast, AI podcast or tech podcast, attend conferences, attend classes, get mentors like you just mentioned. Is very key for that. And I think it would be absurd if we're just here because we want to train and get a job. Is what I would just like about, being able to have a conversation when people talk about something so trending, so current, right? So it's not just, it's a whole lot of things that makes people to be in these classes and such events. And I'm happy that you're able, Humphrey, to be able to join us this morning or this afternoon or evening in Africa. And I think I would want to work with you. At least I need, at least after this class, we have about 20 students graduating from Africa. South Sudan, Uganda, and Tanzania. Humphrey, what I need you to promise, if possible, at least with the best student, at least take one of these students and get him a job or her a job before the end of the year, if possible. So the names are there. I want to display their name. So anyone from number, so let's say number Howard Berry, going downwards, they're based in Africa. Please choose anyone and probably will connect with them, mentor them, and please help them get a job. I want them to be working from the comfort of their home. I was having a conversation with you last week, and you said something that made me think how powerful it can be, even when I'm in my own village. So I was born somewhere in Kindo Bay, Homa Bay County, one of those areas. And I was happy that 2 months ago I was in Kenya and I was able to use my flight for the first time to get to my home county. And I was just talking, I say, if I would have Starlink internet within my village, then I would not have even a reason to be in busy Nairobi streets, right? I would just stay there, do my stuff, being able to connect the world, read my books, do a bit of research online, right in the village. So I would imagine if I was in my home village, in my own house in the village, and I would work for American Tesla, for example. So no rent to be paid, no bills, no many other things, but still getting, like paid and acceptable works here. That would be one of the best things that can happen to a human being. And I'm looking forward to working with you. Thank you so much for coming. So the next one I will ask the class reps to say something. So Miles and Angela, prepare yourself before then. So we have our board of directors, Professor Kany. He is in Germany, and I was hoping that he was able to join. Still hoping that he is going to join us. We have Engineer Rege, who just traveled to Africa. Last week he's attending a meeting today. They've just been for the time to wind up. Once he's done that, he can be able to join us. But he sent his message that I think Betty, are you here?
Yes, Mark.
Yeah, please, may you want to read the speech of Engineer James Rege.
Right. Graduation ceremony speech honoring our guest speakers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, distinguished guests, graduates, and the entire Sevenett community. What an incredible day to celebrate the hard work and accomplishments of our graduates. Today isn't just about the achievements, it's also a moment to honor everyone who has actually supported, guided, and inspired them along this journey. Before we dive in, I want to take a moment to show my deepest appreciation to our incredible guest speakers. Thank you for joining us today and for sharing your wisdom and experiences. To His Excellency Ambassador David Kerish, we are truly honored by your presence. Your powerful words reminded us how education can act as a bridge, not just between nations like United States and Kenya, but between people, ideas, and opportunities. You have shown us the incredible role education plays in shaping global progress and innovation. Your leadership inspires us to think globally, act boldly, and work together to create a better future. To thank you for that inspiring message. And to Ms. Sharon, your insights as a career counselor were exactly what our graduates needed to hear today. You've given them practical advice to face the professional world with confidence and resilience. Your emphasis on adaptability and lifelong learning resonates deeply in a world that is changing faster than ever. Thank you for helping to light the way forward for these bright minds. To both of our guest speakers, your words have set the perfect tone for today, encouraging, challenging, and inspiring all of us. You reminded our graduates to dream big, to push their limits, and to step boldly in the global community with purpose. For that, we are sincerely grateful. Now to our graduates, as a proud member of the Sevenett Analytics Board, I can't express how much joy it brings me to stand here and celebrate your success. You have embraced the values of innovation, determination, and curiosity. With the wisdom shared today by our amazing speakers, I have no doubt that you'll step into your future roles as leaders, thinkers, and problem solvers in the ever-evolving world of ICT. Before we close, let's take one moment to thank our distinguished guests, Ambassador Kerish and Ms. Sharon, for their invaluable contribution. Your presence has made this event unforgettable, and your words will continue to inspire us long after today. And to you, graduates, as you live here and move into the next exciting chapter of your lives, carry with you the lessons of resilience, innovation, and purpose that you have learned, not just today, but throughout your journey. Remember, this isn't just the end of one chapter, it's the beginning of a future bursting with possibilities. Congratulations to the class of November 2024. We are so proud of you. Go out there and make a difference. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we are proud of you, graduating class, got there and make a difference, and that's what we're hoping. So we want to hear from one of the graduating member, and that's the class representative, Angela. Angela, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm able to hear you, Mark.
Yeah, so on behalf of students based in Africa, please, you're welcome to give your remarks.
First off, I want to say good evening from Kenya. My name is Angela. I am the class rep of the November class 2024. So I want to extend my heartfelt thank you and appreciation to our professors for their guidance, to our friends and family for the support. It's not been easy having to jungle work and still learn and work on the assignments. It's been a lot, and we really want to thank them for that. Looking back when we started this journey, we were filled with excitement, curiosity, and today, as we graduate, we have gained exceptional skills. We are glad to have learned the skills that will enable us to venture into this market, the IT. Personally, I came new, fresh, green, but now I am able to work my way around all the tools that need to be used in data analytics. Graduating on Zoom, as Mr. Humphrey has said, it's just a way of showing how much technology has come and where we're going. So the future is full of opportunities, and we are ready to take on the challenges and opportunities as they arise. Just final congratulations to all of us as we begin a new chapter. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Angela. I know the future is so bright. I'm looking forward to seeing you play somewhere. And so I'll go to Ismail. Ismail, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to Sevenett, special guests, fellow graduates, family and friends that have joined us today. My name is Ishmael Munisi. Today marks an incredible milestone, and I feel both humbled and privileged to be here before you all as we celebrate the culmination of our hard work and dedication in the world of data analytics. I remember when we first embarked on this journey, we were like data sets, each of us filled with potential, but without the structure and the insight that would guide our way. So from learning Excel, from learning Tableau, Power BI, and learning the SQL queries, the road was not always easy, yet through it all, we persevered. And every challenge we faced was an opportunity, of course, for us to transform uncertainty into knowledge and to refine the skills that will shape our future career. It is often said that data doesn't lie. And if we look at the data of our time together, we see patterns of hard work, collaborations, and persistence. Whether we were working through group projects, whether we were sharing our knowledge or learning from one another, each of us contributed a unique perspective. And together, we became a team of problem solvers, driven by a shared passion for uncovering insights and making data meaningful. One more thing, we are also deeply grateful for our teachers, for our mentors, and the entire Sevenett who guided us every step of the way. They helped us understand that data is more than just numbers. You know, it's this beautiful language that tells stories, predict future trends, and ultimately drives decisions that impact the world around us. Their unwavering supports and expertise empowered us to think critically, analyze deep, and always strive for accuracy. To my fellow graduates, as we step into the future, we are entering into the world where data is a cornerstone of innovation. From healthcare to finance, from social justice to environmental sustainability, data analytics will shape the world that we live in. So we, the class of November, we are ready to tackle these challenges. We will use our skills to uncover those truths, to drive change, and to create solutions. We believe, and we are working on it, that our work will not only help business thrive, but also to address the social issues that matters the most. Let me conclude this speech by the words of a great data scientist. The best way to predict the future is to create it. So all of us today, we are creators. We are architects of our future, shaping it with our knowledge, with our skills, and with our insights. So let's go forward, not just as graduates, but also as leaders in the world of data analytics, ready to transform challenges into opportunities and opportunities into meaningful change. Congratulations to class November. The present and the future is ours to shape. So let's go there, brothers and sisters. Let's conquer it. And yeah, we're ready. Let's do it.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you so much, Miles. And you just said a very powerful word that the best way to predict future is creating it. And I believe we are all creating that future. I remember, when we met and how you joined the class and how you transform yourself, dedicated yourself, and I appreciate that so much. So Miles is one of the students who are based in US, from East Africa, from Tanzania, and he was the class rep. Of course, we also had another second class rep, Mercy. So Miles has spoken on behalf of student based in the US, and of course, Angela, there was also other class rep. She spoke on behalf of African or students based in Africa. So I wish we had time. We had time to speak to allow many people. Sorry, to allow many people to speak, but because we don't have time, earlier on when we started, I spoke with Ambassador, and because he was just getting into a plane, he told me that he would be able to land in the next, look at this about 45 minutes from now. And because we don't have that time, I want to keep, I don't want to waste, your time here. I think we just want to, I just want to say that he was hoping to be with us. He spoke a little bit when he was at the airport, and so he's not able to speak now. But I also want to appreciate Professor Kanyi, who is just sent me a message. He said that he was hoping to be here, but he's in a meeting. He's in Germany, so he just still in a meeting, so he may be able to join us now. I want to appreciate everyone. I want to appreciate Engineer James Reggae, a good friend of ours and a board member, for this speech, and this class rep and everyone who's spoken. Sharon, Humphrey, thank you so much. I want to finish, but before then, I would give a minute or so for anyone who wants to contribute anything. So if you can unmute, or probably you may want to write something in the chat, so that I can give a chance to say a word or two if you have. And so that will happen in the next 3 minutes. Meanwhile, you can leave a message for the graduating class in the chat, congratulating them. You can do that before we finish in the next 3 or so minutes. Anyone wants to say something? Yeah, if you have anything you want to say, you can do so, or you can just write a message. So somebody said, where are you based in Washington State? So we are based in Kent. Our information is here. Check our website, please. We have our website is here. Information is here. The number is here for more information. Yeah, I want to appreciate also Eric for being here, and of course, I'm not sure whether we have other trainers or instructors who are here. But I want to appreciate you. I want to appreciate even those who joined us, who are either future students or friends or students who are able to join. I want to appreciate you all, and thank you so much for joining in today. I also want to appreciate Betty for the good job that she's doing. She's supporting us, and for the what she's done. So yeah, I see some messages here. Please, if you have anything. So there's Lydia. Okay, good. Yeah, you have a minute. If you want to say something, you can say it right now. Otherwise, just send a message in the chat. Be able to read them. Okay. Humphrey, are you here? Are you still here? Okay. I see one of the instructor, Ken Wakungu. Ken, hi, how are you doing? I think you may not be able to speak because I was trying to, let me do something here. I want to give a minute for everyone who want to speak because people are getting unmuted. So I decided to. So now you can unmute yourself. Anyone now can speak. Ken, can you hear me? Hey, how are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good. And Mr. You're just winding up. We just have a minute. Any word for the graduating class?
Mine is just to give congratulations to all graduates. I mean, you guys made it, and we expect you now to go there and be good ambassadors of Sevenett. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So for more information, I said the information is here. Let me share it one more time. Yeah, you can be able to get more information here. I'll be able to share that. Otherwise, Sharon, are you still here? Let me see. Sharon is not here. Okay, see ya. Okay, so, oh, you can hear me. Okay, go ahead. Anyone, any last remark you want to give to your students?
Just don't give up and be very diligent in your search. Changing your course and trying something new is not easy, and you've all taken the first step. So don't give up and try really hard in your journey. And if you feel stuck, reach out to Mac, reach out to me. We'll be happy to get you unstuck so that you can move forward.
Thank you so much, Sharon, for that. And so we're finishing, and I would ask Betty. Betty, please prepare to give vote of thanks, and then we'll ask Mercy Maseku. Are you here? Mercy?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So once after Betty, you may say a word and probably give us and pray for us for the as we wind as we finish. So Betty, give vote of thanks, and then Mercy will pray for us.
Our guest speakers today, our CEO and our instructors and the students. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for attending this session, and congratulations to the graduating class. My name is Betty, and it's good to see you guys happy, and the future is bright. As I said earlier, we'd love to see you and probably see where this course can take you. And we pray that you'll get jobs, whether in Kenya, remotely, or in US. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you. It's not that US, even in Canada, there are many pretty jobs. I was driving around, I was seeing how many jobs are available here. So we're talking about working remotely for any company. The good thing with this kind of training is that you can work for anyone and anywhere. So you're not limited to a location or a geographic location. You can work for anyone anywhere. So we hope that it's not just US. Anywhere you can be able to get a job. Okay. Yeah, somebody asked about the course. So please get in touch. There is a website there. There's our information. There is a number here. You will be advised on any information that you may need, whether it's a course, whether duration, and many other things. Please get in touch through the contact information available here. Mercy?
My name is Amasi Maseki. I would like to congratulate all the graduates who participated in this cohort. And I would also like to thank the teachers for taking us through. And I would like to thank Sharon for the career services she's taking the team through. And also the management of Sevenett for just believing in us and giving us an opportunity. Let us now pray. Father, we come before the holy presence, thanking you for this great moment in our lives, oh God. We thank you that you've been able to give us the opportunity to retool ourselves. We thank you that you've given us an opportunity to restructure our lives and our future. We thank you that even as the path is being created for us to try new things, to expand different horizons and to go to different markets, we pray that we may have the resilience to keep on moving forward. We may have the courage to not be discouraged even as we go through the interview processes and we get no's, because we'll eventually get our yeses. We thank you for the whole process. We thank you that we've been given us an opportunity to just believe in ourselves again. We bless your holy name and we give you the glory and the honor. For it is in Jesus' name we truly and humbly pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. So thank you, everyone. So we end here today. We hope to see you again in the next graduation. Probably we may want to do more of physical if there's a need for that. But for now, thank you. Go out, conquer the world, make the best out of what you've learned, and be blessed right now. And so you can leave a message if you want, and so hope to see you. So for the certificates, if you're in Africa, please get in touch with Betty. If you're here, please get in touch with me. The certificates are already ready. They will be sent to you to your address. Thank you. God bless. Have a good evening, got a good afternoon, and good morning wherever you are. Bye for now.